Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the next great installment of PCL Basketball. We are live from Irene, Missouri, Class of 62 court on the campus of West Catholic High School. As today, the Hawks of St. Joseph's Prep venture west of the city of brotherly love to take on the Birds of West Catholic. This presentation of Hawks basketball is brought to you by WSJP, the home of the Hawks and the Student Broadcasting Club of the Prep. Hello, friends. I'm Dom Campanaro, your play-by-play commentator for this matchup, joined alongside by my color analyst, AJ Farrington. AJ, great day for the Birds of all kinds today. How are you feeling?
Feeling pretty good, Dominic. A little hot in this gym, you know.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, the temperature's super high in here. Sweating already in the suit. You got that Saquon, I believe, or no? Brian Dawkins is that?
Yes, sir.
Brian Dawkins, Kelly Green. You'll love to see it.
Not historically accurate, but it works.
Any love for the Birds, obviously. But obviously tonight, match between two great teams. The tip-off's already off, and we are underway here. West Catholic will win the tip-off. They are in white with the ball right now. Is Jaden Ortiz-Muhammad now passes it out to Rozier. Rozier, again, a lot of athleticism. Here's him a lot. Raheem Johnson with it now. Kicks out for three, far low. Air ball. Jaden Hallett is now. Digitals and McKee. Julian, the pull-up. It's good. Nice little fundamental basketball there by Julian McKee.
Yeah, and a good job of creating his own shot there, you know, really making his own look, something that the St. Joe's Prep Hawks have needed a little bit so far this season, so that's a great sign of things to come.
Kim Johnson takes it up now, guarded by Justin McKee. He's going to kick it out to Farlow. Farlow guarded by Luke Moransky. He's back in the lineup today. Whately has it now. Now Johnson. Johnson in the paint. He's going to dish it out to Farlow. Shot, it's no good. Rebound by Rozier. Denied. Foul is called against Julian McKee.
Yeah, Dominic, there's that athleticism that you already mentioned right there. Great job from Rozier going up to get the rebound off the glass right there and go up strong, drawing a foul.
Rozier at the line to shoot two. We apologize for any technical difficulties. We've had some issues with Wi-Fi and camera settings. The first one is good by Rozier. Your starting line for both teams for the Prep. Number 0, Luke Moransky. Number 1, Justin McKee. 2, Julian McKee. 4, Jaden Hallett. And number 23, Will Ezovitz.
Bit of a small lineup out there for the Prep.
Second is no good by Rozier. Justin McKee gets the rebound. Guarded by Farlow. Your whistle's blown.
Look at this moment here, Dominic. Very early and aggressive defensive approach from West Catholic. Pressing full court already. Julian McKee getting picked up. Or Justin, pardon, getting picked up as soon as he catches the ball there, and that looks going to continue.
Justin McKee with the now, guarded by Farlow. Hawks wearing their red jerseys. Very, very nice look today. Tipped away, stolen by West Catholic, and the layup is good by Ortiz-Muhammad. And the lead now goes to West Catholic. Luke Moransky with it now, cuts it to Jaden Hallett. Hallett to Will Ezovitz. Shot's no good. Johnson has it now. Johnson takes it the other way. Kicks out to Muhammad for three. No good. Rebound by Justin McKee. Loses his balance. Ball's out. West Catholic has it. And Farlow gets called with the charge.
It's a great job from Jaden Hallett there, just taking the charge on that aggressive approach against Farlow. One key for the Prep so far early on in this game is going to be breaking that full court press. We're seeing a lot of traps there on the baseline already, trying to pester the ball handler. And a lot on that entry pass we saw from the steal earlier. Being strong and calm with the ball is going to be a key here if you're the Hawks.
Talking about the pressure already, as you said, AJ, it's intense by West Catholic. Hawks do get it out, though. Luke Moransky has it now. Guarded by Johnson. Moransky passes out to Julian McKee. Julian McKee getting guarded by Johnson. Now by kicks to Wheatley. Pass it to Jaden Hallett. Again, tight defense. Muhammad is on him. Now Justin McKee has it. Guarded by Muhammad. He'll have to pass out to Luke Moransky. Great defense thus far by West Catholic. Hawks can't seem to get open looks. Hallett on the floor with the ball. Loses it. Jump ball called. And it will be, and I believe that will stay.
Hawks ball.
And it will.
Yeah, Dominic, like you mentioned, fantastic defense, strong discipline so far, and we're seeing a lot of switching very quickly from the Birds. It's a very clean switch. You know, it looks like no guy isn't going on for more than 3 seconds. Will.
Shot is good, and now it's a 4-3 lead for your Hawks.
Yeah, that was just a nice cut there from Will Esvitz on the inbound play. Lead to an open look.
Muhammad with it now, guarded by Jaden Hallett. Now it goes to Farlow inside to Rozier. He puts it up, and it's good. Back and forth game early on. Hallett has it now to Justin McKay. Back to Hallett. Again, Hawks have not gotten it across half court yet. Now he gets it across. Moransky with it now, dribbling around. Not much separation. Justin McKay trying to make looks. Back, stolen by West Catholic. That'll be Farlow now to Muhammad to Johnson. Johnson guarded by Luke Moransky at the three-point line. He drives inside, puts it up. No good on the floater. Jaden Hallett with it now. Hallett dribbling across court. Cuts it out to Julian McKay. Pump fakes. He'll pull up. No good. Front rib. Jaden Hallett in the paint. No good as well. Rebound.
It's a good look there for McKee. Hallett creating that.
Wheatley denied by Justin McKay. And a kick ball by Jaden Hallett. Not a bad look there for the Hawks on that possession.
Yeah, with breaking this press for the Prep, you see they're putting the two guys up, one in the middle, and then two in the corners. If you can break that, you get Will Esvitz there in the middle. That creates a 3-on-2. What that does, Dominic, is that's opening up those corners, and we've seen the Prep multiple times. Get some opportunities from those corners already off breaking this high press.
Muhammad with the inbound. He'll get it right out to Rozier. Down to Farlow. Not a lot of depth in the bench, I would say, for West Catholic. Only 7 players this game. Now to Wheatley. Wheatley is going to drive inside. It's good. Wheatley using his body to his advantage there. Deep pass to Will Esvitz. Dribbling around to Julian McKee. He's going to drive in with it. It's good. Julian McKee for 2.
Julian McKee with the left hand just over the taller Wheatley.
Muhammad with it now, guarded by Hallett. Again, looking for separation here. Rozier with it now. Now to Farlow. Farlow back to Muhammad. Muhammad and Farlow, 2 great three-point shooters on this West Catholic team. Rozier for 3. No good front rim. Gets his own rebound. He'll kick out to Johnson. To Muhammad for 3. It's good. Front rims and bounces in. Hallett with it now. Double teamed. Gets it to Moransky. Nice one-handed catch there. Inside to Julian McKee. He'll take it out. Tries to go inside to Will Esvitz, but it's stolen. Muhammad on the other end. Muhammad kicks out to Farlow. Guarded by Esvitz. Now kicks out to Johnson, guarded by Hallett. Wheatley sets a screen there. Cross court to our end with Muhammad now with possession. Now to Wheatley. Wheatley loses it. Gets the foul called there.
Yeah, Dominic, obviously with the height advantage that Wheatley has. St. Joe's Prep breaking the double there. We saw Will versus him on the one-on-one in the corner, and Julian McKee coming from his help spot to essentially double him in the corner, maybe try and get a trap on the baseline, potentially cause a turnover there.
And there
with the size disadvantage, like I've mentioned, Dominic, you know, that's one of the things that you got to do.
There you go earlier on the first substitution for the Prep. Miles Pearson checks in. 3-ball by Farlow. No good. And it'll be Hawks ball after it's loose.
Doesn't miss all too many of those. Solid break there for the Prep.
Julian McKee has 2 fouls on the game already when he's substituted. Yeah, you mentioned Wheatley. You talk about not just height, but size as well. It's hard to counter that.
Yeah, tall but also strong. Good feet, very agile.
Rescue double team there. Stolen again by West Catholic. Rozier wanted to dunk it, but he'll just go for the layup. 12-6. Turn of events right now.
Yeah, West Catholic really capitalizing on the St. Joe's Prep turnovers and getting out into transition fast, getting easy baskets with no competition at the rim. Oh, turn.
3-ball by Moransky, no good. Short rebound by Johnson. Johnson down at the other end to Wheatley. Wheatley's gonna drive it in. No good. Rebound by Justin McKee. McKee now the other end to Will Esvitz. Esvitz doesn't get the slam, but he gets the layup there. And so he really needed that possession.
Yeah, hybrid slam layup there, like you mentioned, Dominic. But a good job from the Prep now to get it in transition as well. Julie McKee making a fantastic pass, so in stride, Will Esvitz cutting back door.
Muhammad with it now, guarded by Hallett. Hallett not letting much room for breathing there. Miles Pearson is guarding Wheatley. Wheatley has it to Johnson. Johnson wants to drive. A kick out of Muhammad for three. Rims out. And the rebound by the Hawks is Justin McKee. McKee takes a cross court to Jaden Hallett. Hallett refuses to shoot the three ball there. He'll just pull up. No good. Rebound by Rozier. Now Johnson on the other end. Johnson, he'll just take it in against Moransky. It's good. Johnson, small but agile there.
Yeah, not much you can do there if you're Moransky. Solid job of getting the hand up, playing straight up, but just a really acrobatic layup there.
Farlow getting checked out. I'm not sure if he's bleeding or what, but they pointed to his mouth. Interesting there. Hawks do get the inbound now. Looks like just for talking in general. I mean, again, this is a small gym at West Catholic. I mean, I don't know if there's a lot of home gyms that are this tight and this compact here, AJ.
I mean, Newman's got a little tight over gym.
I would say the ceiling's a bit higher, too, more standing, but this is hot and tight, as you said.
Yeah.
Hawks turnover again. Johnson with it now. Johnson wanted to drive there. He won't do so. Moransky, tight defense. Rozier with it now. He wants to drive from the corner. Stolen by Will Lesovitz. Lesovitz down the other one on the breakaway. Slams it.
Great job for Will Lesovitz, pardon. And anticipating that pass there, reading the eyes and making a great play. And then the speed to get out in transition and to rise up with a taller Wheatley right on its back. That's a great play there from the senior.
Hawks slowly but surely building up that momentum. It's what you love to see if you're a Hawks fan here. More whistles blowing now.
West Catholic cheerleading section to our left. And not something that we have at the prep, Dominic.
Obviously, when you're a all-boys school, hard to have cheerleaders.
Roman gets one.
Maybe a Marion cheerleaders come in, who knows?
Yeah, I mean, you never know. It's not a terrible idea, though.
Not a bad idea at all. Time is winding now. Now less than 30 seconds. I don't expect West Catholic to do much here. Johnson's dribbling around to Muhammad now. Muhammad.
Probably hold for the last shot, I would assume, totally. Dominic.
And again, there's no reason to. You're up by 4 right now. This game is going to come down to the last 2 quarters. Now Fauntroy in his first time in the game. Wheelie to Rozier with the slam. Rozier so athletic there. Moransky, seconds left. He's got to put one up. No good.
Yeah, Wheatley with his back to the basket there. The help comes, and Rozier left wide open in the far right corner. And one step in a slam. Explosive play.
And after 1, 16-10 is the score. Take a short break here on WSJP. Don't go anywhere. Second quarter action will be here right back. Welcome back to West Catholic Preparatory High School. Score 16-10 as the Birds lead the Hawks. Once again, I'm Dom Campanaro on play-by-play, joined by AJ Farrington. AJ, again, 1 quarter down, and it's been defense, it looks like, for the most of it.
Yeah, Dominic, West Catholic really just producing a lot of turnovers with this high press. And really aggressive in these passing lanes as well, and then breaking out quickly into transition. Getting some nice, easy baskets. St. Joe's Prep a little more conservative in offensively and defensively. A couple transition points in their way as well so far. It's a little hard to break this tough West Catholic defense in the half court and the full court, really.
Now the referees are talking with Coach Clark. I can serve it's on the inbound maybe. I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah.
Maybe Burr's ball coming out of the inbound now. Again, a great game so far, obviously. Talking about intense already. Two teams, both 1 and 2 in the PCL. This is the first away game in PCL play for the Hawks. Not the first home game for West Catholic, obviously. Muhammad with the ball, guarded by Jaden Hallett. Trying to make some moves here. Muhammad kicks out, full try for 3. No good. Great rebound there by Will Lezovitz. Lezovitz now looking for separation. Kicks out to Justin McKee, Jaden Hallett with the nail near half court. Now he's going to cut in. Justin McKee now. Pearson tries to set a screen. He'll fake it. He'll go for the floater. It's good. Justin McKee with the floater.
Justin McKee creating his own shot there. That was a fantastic ball fake there. Very fundamental from him, creating a real nice open look.
Cam Johnson with it now, guarded by Luke Mercy. Kicks out to Wheatley. Now kicked out to Rozier. Back to Johnson. Wheatley sets a screen. Double screen there. Stripped away. Will Lezovitz has it now. Coming down the other end. Luke Marinsky for 3. Air ball. Rebounded by Wheatley. Now Johnson has it.
I mean, Dominic, that's the right shot there. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a tough look to miss, obviously. It's hard to not shoot a wide open 3 ball. Vaughn Troy. He'll pull up. It looked off on our angle. There it is. Jaden Hallett has it now.
West Catholic sitting in a little bit more here than they were in the last quarter.
Yeah, I would say playing back for sure. Not as intense, not as aggressive. Maybe there. Turnover. Muhammad on the other end. Muhammad to Wheatley. Wheatley wanted to dunk it. Stripped away. Maybe saved by a poster there, we could say.
Yeah, Miles Peterson in the last second just getting his hand in there, knocking that ball away. Great job as well not to foul. I mean, that's a hard play to make, Dominic. There's a very, very small margin for error there. And great hand-eye coordination for Miles Peterson there to deny that. Like you mentioned, probably a poster.
Alonzo Ellis checks in now for Luke Marinsky. Talking about Alonzo Ellis, he's been incredible defensively. Shot's no good by Wheatley. Rebound by Miles Peterson. Justin McKee. McKee back to Peterson. He'll drive. It's good. 16-14 now.
Yeah, fantastic body control there from Miles Peterson, stepping away from the potential charge there. And the foul as well.
And the foul. Didn't hear the call. I mean, talk about the noise, I would say as well. Hard to hear the whistle on our end. Timeout called.
Yeah, we've seen, like I mentioned earlier, Dominic, West Catholic go away from that that high press that we saw in the first quarter, and the prep looking to come out a little bit strong so far.
Already, indeed.
Not looking to, have been.
Absolutely. I mean, you got 2-point lead now for West Catholic. The Birds are taking their foot off the gas right now. But again, we got to mention this. Talk about strengths and weaknesses for both teams. St. Joe's Prep, obviously, under first-year head coach Chris Clark. Corner defense has been great. Bench depth, we got to mention that, using the bench a lot. But second-half performances, it's where this team maybe has struggled a bit. Got to mention that third quarter, not to the likeliness of St. Joe's Prep for pretty much every single game that they have not won. Hawks 3 games, as you just mentioned, for the PCL at home. A win in overtime over Commonwealth League and 2 losses to both the Bonaparte and Archbishop Wood. Last game, Julian McKee had a double-double, 21 points, 11 rebounds. He is on the bench for this possession right now.
Yeah, Dominic, like you mentioned, 1 win, 2 losses in PCL play right now for the Hawks. Those 2 losses coming to Bonaparte and Archbishop Wood, obviously 2 of the top teams in this league. Absolutely nothing to hang your head over if you're the Prep.
No 3-point play there for the Hawks as a shot rims out from Peterson. A 2-point lead for the Birds. Not comfortable whatsoever. Johnson to Wheatley. Wheatley for 3. It's good. Wheatley all around incredible.
Yeah, Dominic, I mentioned a lot of stuff about him earlier, but I didn't mention his shooting ability. Just having the luxury of having a big guy who can step out and hit a 3-pointer. It stretches the floor, changes the complexion of your offense.
The press is back on for West Catholic, but it will stay Hawks ball as Johnson tried to save it. It was going out. hard to see the corner from our end. Again, talking
Yeah.
about a small student section for West Catholic. Not a lot of room in the gym. Inbound by Jaden Hallett goes to Justin McKee, guarded by Rozier. McKee at not much separation. He can't create a lot either. And it will be a call against I actually don't know what this call's against, but it's going to be a turnover.
Like, I'm not honestly entirely sure what that call was either, but strong defense from Rozier there.
Our great producer, Ryan Sullivan, our cameraman, and our scoreboard operator said it was a push by Justin McKee.
Right, yeah.
Seems a very reasonable call.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Again, it was not making separation
Yeah.
for the call. Johnson has it now. To Muhammad, guarded by Jaden Hallett. Now Johnson with it again. Now back to Muhammad. Muhammad to Rozier. He's at the foul line. Rozier's going to try to take it in. He puts it up. No good. Rebound by Miles Peterson. Goes to Julian McKee now. Julian McKee. Guarded heavily by Rozier. Now to his brother, Justin McKee. Justin, once again, watch that arm. He was called for it last time. Passes it to his brother, Julian. Julian kicks it out back to Justin.
West Catholic defense just so smothering.
Deep three by Justin McKee, no good. Rebound by Kingston Wheatley. Cross court pass to Rozier. The Birds will take possession on offense now. Wheatley pump fakes. Gets Jaden Hallett to move a lot. Wheatley is going to try to take it in. Stripped. Kicks out to Muhammad. Muhammad for three. It's good. Jaden Ortiz Muhammad for the three ball. Puts the Birds up by 8.
Yeah, just collapsing on Kingston Wheatley there. You know, you got to leave something open, and this is not a. You know, Tom, I think that's one of the strengths of this West Catholic basketball team is the combination of inside and out attack. Obviously, you're going to naturally want to collapse a little bit on the big presence inside, but what that's going to do is it's going to leave open the perimeter looks, and it's that perfect balance of inside prowess and shooters on this team that makes them so dangerous offensively, along with athletic ability, being able to get out in transition quick. It's a hard offense to stop, Dominic.
Oh, it's absolutely. And again, you mentioned how it's really 7 guys on the team right now. I mean, talking about battling adversity but using it well, it's kind of similar to how the prep ran last year with your same.
Yeah, the small rotations.
Absolutely. And again, it worked for the most part, obviously, until it came down to battling Father Judge, who was a top contender in the PCL.
Ended up winning.
Obviously. The Hawks have it against the inbound. They got to get across court again.
Different look here with this press out. They got one up top, two
Totally,
in the middle.
yes.
They're not allowing that central pass now.
Yeah, again, there's no room for breathing. Swatted away by, can't see the number right now. Fauntleroy looks like it is.
Yeah, what I would almost describe it as, imagine if you were in a half-court 1-2-2 zone, but just extended all the way out. You know, one guy pestering the ball handler, two not allowing that second-level pass, and then now you got your corners covered.
Just keeping it moving, keeping this momentum to be built up, obviously, here. Lezovitz tries to check it in to Peterson, but Wheatley with the reach and foul.
Yeah, good job from Peterson just establishing that position there. Wheatley trying to make a play on the ball. It's a gamble every time you do it, and it's called for the foul.
Wheatley had 19 points in the last game against New Magoreti in that loss. And again, New Magoreti, a top team, scored 92 against this Burst team. Obviously, St. Joe's Prep's not the same. Marinsky for three, no good. Hallett tries to fly in there for the rebound, can't get it. Johnson has it, loses it, gets it back to Wheatley. Back down against Marinsky. There goes Julian McKee to help him out. To Johnson. Three ball by Muhammad. No good. Rozier with the rebound. To Wheatley. Wheatley in the paint. Looks for the charge. And it will be called.
Yeah, it's just a great unselfish play to give your body up there. And, you know, kind of the last resort sort of play there, Dominic. Wheatley steaming right down the paint. You know, makes that, you know, able to catch the basket. I mean, Jesus. Catch the ball.
Yeah.
6 feet from the basket. Not much else you can do there.
Yeah, feet were planted by Julian McKee. That's very fundamental there. Nearly a travel looked like. by Luke Moransky, but he'll pull up from beyond the arc. No good again. Ball's on the court. Jump ball.
I don't remember who that stays with, Dominic.
I think it will go. It'll stay Hawks ball.
Yeah, as we saw just there breaking that press, the key is getting the ball to Will Lesovitz there in that middle part of the floor because that opens up everything else.
Jen Hallett checks out now.
Man, I am melting in here.
Yeah, temperature has definitely increased by a lot. Even outside, it's not a bad day for PCL basketball as well as NFL playoffs too. Obviously got the Eagles playing at home against the Niners. Gotta support the Birds when you can.
Yeah.
Moransky with it now. Once again, nearly called for a travel again. Justin McKee wanted to pull it from deep. He won't though. Kicks it out to Julian McKee's brother for 3.
Oh,
foul. Shot does not fall, but he'll get to shoot 3 from the line.
Yeah, that was really close, Dominic. Looked like we could have almost had a 4-point play there for a minute. Good job from Julian McKee, though, being aggressive. You know, he knows it's one of his shots. And as well as drawing the foul. And that really happened, Dominic, because of the late rotation there from Rozier. Trying to get out there last second and contest it, but he was a little out of position there. So as he's coming in late, it's really hard to stop your momentum because you want to fly up as fast as possible, get in the way of the shooter, but it's really hard to go 100 to 0 like that without causing some sort of contact.
The first shot by Julian McKee goes around the rim and doesn't fall. As you said, Josiah Rozier, another foul called against him, leading to this 3-point possession here. Only 2 shots actually. I guess the foot was on the line. Not from our angle. Couldn't tell there.
Yeah.
Again, points are always welcome for the Hawks.
Yep.
Not normally a high-scoring team as well for St. Joseph's Prep, AJ.
Not that we've seen so far, but very early on into the season.
It's always been defensive first, it looks like. Ball sipped. Justin McKee has it now. McKee, he'll slow it down. Coming to 2 minutes left in the half. Julian McKee in the corner for 3. It's good.
And
the foul. As you said.
Real 4-point play there.
And the momentum slowly but surely builds up for the Hawks. And now it's a chance to cut it to a 1-possession game.
Yeah, Julian McKee left open in the corner there, and automatic.
He went 1 and 1 last time from the line, and this one misses as well. It's going to be West Catholic ball.
Yeah, it looks like they might have gotten him there a little over the back, trying to get his own rebound.
And Jaden Howell will check in for Julian McKee.
That's his. Concerning the foul trouble, I think that's his 3rd, right, Dominic?
We're looking at that as well. And again, we talk about being a young team for the Hawks, still a great leader as well. I mean, he's been a great point scorer. He might be the next 1,000-point scorer for the Prep.
Yeah, I mean, only time will tell, but
we will see. Muhammad pump fakes. He's guarded by Howell. He's going to get to Farlow. There's 1:30 left. Back to Farlow. Farlow can't shoot. Muhammad can't shoot. Muhammad back to Farlow. It's been the passing game. Just draining the clock for West Catholic. Now Johnson has it now. We're now coming up to under a minute left for the first half. Johnson still has it. To Farlow now, guarded by Justin McKee. Now to Casey Wheatley. Back to Farlow. In the corner to us to Muhammad. Back to Farlow. Farlow pulls up. Good look, but won't fall. Rebounds loose though. Muhammad gets it. Muhammad off the back of Miles Peterson. It'll stay Bird's ball.
yeah, Dominic, looks to me like St. Joe's Prep switching a little bit of their defensive strategy. It looks like they were sitting into a zone there. Probably with the goal of denying that entry pass into the high post.
Pass goes right to Kingston
Yeah, we
Wheatley.
saw
He
it
tries
there.
to battle. Ball's still loose. Will Elizabeth has it to Jaden Hallett. 40 seconds now. Justin McKee to Miles Pearson and tipped. Muhammad with the steal. Muhammad to Rosier. Gets it. 24-18. Deep pass to Jaden Hallett. One-handed catch. Hallett spinning around to Elizabeth for three. No good. Off the side. Burrs ball.
Yeah. First off, credit to Justin McKee. That was a fantastic breakout pass to really crumple that press there. Jaden Hallett being patient, waiting, giving Will Esovitz a good look there, and not much else you can say.
20 seconds left. 24-18 is your score. And again, Burrs will hold for the final shot. Muhammad stolen by Will Elizabeth down the other end. He puts it in. 24-20. Time winds down. And that will be the final score before we head halftime. 24-20, the Burrs lead. But St. Joe's Prep making a statement before going back to the locker room. AJ, what a first half we've seen so far.
Yeah, it's been a good first half of basketball, Dominic. And a great job from Will there to just anticipate the pass and to break out quickly in a transition. I've talked a lot about West Catholic transition points. Good job from the Prep as well to get down there and get a couple cheap baskets. It's been a defensive battle so far. Every point you can get matters.
Absolutely. Again, I'm talking about two top teams. I'm talking about not top teams. It's two teams that are in the mix. These are two of them here. But at halftime, we'll take a short break here on WCP. We'll cool down, as you probably will as well. We will be back in just a few minutes for the second half action. Thank you for tuning in for the first half, and we'll see you very shortly. Welcome back to the Irene Missouri Class of 62 court here at West Catholic Prep in West Philadelphia. 24-20 is the score as we start second half action here on the home of the Hawks, WSJP. A great game thus far for both sides, obviously. St. Joe's Prep making a turnaround in the second quarter. Only 8 points were scored by West Catholic in that second quarter as well. So Hawks trying to build up momentum, and obviously it starts here with this third quarter. It's been very up and down throughout the year, but this has been maybe the biggest flaw of this team. We'll see if they can adjust and they can adapt to all adversity here, excuse me. And once again, I'm Dom Campanaro. I'm joined by AJ Farrington. AJ, I mean, after that little cool down, that wasn't much of a cool down.
Yeah.
Still got hot.
Like you mentioned, tight game so far, but the Burrs just slightly ahead for the entirety of this game. You know, leads gone from as little to, 2 or 3, and as much like 8 or 9. So relatively close contest, but the Hawks not able to really take that next step yet. But we'll see what happens after this third quarter of basketball.
This might be perhaps the biggest quarter for the Hawks if they want to see if they can stack up against other PCL teams. Shot is good there. And already off to a start for the West Catholic Birds. Jaden Howell at the other end. Shot's no good. Will Elizabeth with the rebound. Misses it. He gets the rebound again. Gets the foul. Will Elizabeth will go to the line and shoot 2.
Yeah, Will Elizabeth does a great job at drawing a foul there. Getting the rebound and getting his own rebound again. Aggressive on the boards there. And good putback, good strength from the senior there.
The first shot by Elizabeth is no good. West Catholic has played some of the top teams in the PCL. Absolutely, that is true. Tough loss to Roman Catholic, lost by 16, and again, Newman Goretti, 23-point loss. But again, these are the teams that you'd face in the playoffs, the teams that will probably make the Palestra as well. Obviously on the minds of everybody for February. Shot there by Muhammad is no good. Was not tipped by Moransky, lucky there. That'll be Hawks ball.
Yeah, like you said, Dominic, both these teams have been battle-tested already so far early on in PCL play.
Justin McKee will take it up now. Now Jaden Hallett. Elizabeth with the screen. Hawks trying to incorporate more screens into their playbook. Nearly tipped away there. Hallett trying to get some separation. He passes to Justin McKee. McKee loses it, gets it back to Moransky. Moransky, guarded by Rosier. Double team to Will Elizabeth. Puts it up, puts it in. 3-point game now.
I talked about being calm on the ball. Luke Moransky, that was an amazing step through there. Will Elizabeth making a smart cut at the exact right time. Good find and a great take.
Muhammad now with the ball. Farlow's in the corner. You probably cannot see right now. Rosier now to Johnson. Johnson guarded by Luke Moransky. Johnson to Muhammad. Muhammad again, a great 3-point shooter. You don't want to leave him open. Came Johnson with the now. Back to Muhammad. To Farlow again. Another good 3-point shooter there. There goes Muhammad for 3. No good. Rebound by West Catholic. Still loose. Jaden Howell with it now. Moransky with it. Well, Elizabeth, that'll be a travel there.
Yeah. Lesvitz thought about taking that shot. Looked up to the rim for a second and a little indecisive, leads to the travel. Happens, Brain moves faster than the body.
It's happened a lot for the Hawks indeed, AJ. Obviously a dreaded call. Got to build the momentum up. Again, only one possession game thus far. Muhammad has it now. Now goes to Farlow, back to Muhammad. Muhammad to Johnson. There's some separation, but obviously they can't shoot a three from that far away. Low ceilings as well here at West Catholic. Farlow goes right to Rozier. Rozier to Johnson. Johnson won't pull up. He'll try to drive to Farlow in the corner. Guarded by Elizabeth. Farlow, he's driving. Tipped away. Rebound by Rozier. Rozier puts it up. It's good. 28-23, West Catholic leads. And a whistle's blown. I'm not sure what it's on. Timeout call by West Catholic, though.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what went on there. There's a little bit of conversation between one of our baseline refs here and Rozier. I don't know what the source of that was, but Rozier's so aggressive, right, offensively and defensively. We see him just great utilization of his body, especially his shoulder. Just creating space on the interior there.
Yeah, Rozier, again, I mean, a favorite from our President Dom Shaw, but so all works out for Rozier.
Yeah, every time I do mention West Catholic, he makes sure to remind me of that, as he does, I'm sure, everyone else.
Hey, he almost had a double-double in the last game as well against Immigrant. 11 points, 9 rebounds. Fauntleroy had a double-double.
Yep. I want to mention that 9 rebounds. Isaiah Rozier, not very tall, all things considered, for a basketball player, but you look at the rebound numbers, and that really just speaks to the effort and the strength that he has inside.
Moransky with it now. Julian McKay in our corner. Moransky, Jaden Hallett, Justin McKay. Justin McKay driving to the rim. Gets it to go.
It's a great move there from Justin McKay. A great cut. Good entry pass in there as well.
Muhammad has it now. To Rozier, to Johnson. Now to Farlow. Farlow wanted to put it up to Rozier in the paint. Foul called on the floor. Or on the shot, we'll see.
I think it's going to be on the floor.
Now they'll call it on the shot.
I thought the initial foul was on, it was on Rozier there.
There's a lot of commotion in the paint there, but nonetheless, Rozier with a chance to make this a 5-point game. First shot is good.
Yeah, Rozier just finding himself with a lot of space there in the painted area. Entry pass comes in and not much coverage there. And, you know, we mentioned before, sometimes these shooting fouls are coming from late rotations, and that's the story right there.
Miles Pearson checks in for Justin McKay. Second shot from the cherry stripes, no good. Well, Elizabeth with the rebound. 4-point lead for the Birds. Cross-court pass to Julian McKay. Taken away. Another turnover by the Hawks. Birds with it now in the corner. The three ball by Muhammad's no good. Rebound by Julian McKay.
Looks like a loose ball foul could have been called there.
Well, Elizabeth's double teamed. Hallett with it now. Hallett can't get much room there. Moransky to Peterson. Peterson now to our corner, back to the paint. Right to Peterson in the paint. He puts it up. It's good. Peterson with all the angles.
Yeah, Will Esmond's noticing a double team right there off the dribble handoff. Reverses, gives it back to Pearson, and a great move under the basket for Miles Pearson to get a good look to cut this Burrs lead to 2.
And thus far, it's been a huge turn of events for this third quarter for the Hawks. Farlow with it now to Johnson. Back to Farlow. Farlow's going to pull up from deep. No good. Shots won't fall. Peterson has a rebound to Hallett. Hallett dribbling around. He's got to pass it. He does to Luke Moransky. He won't shoot it. Back to Hallett. Hallett is near the top of the key. Now pulls back. Hallett cut to his left. Now to Peterson. Peterson to Lezovitz. Lezovitz, he'll put it up. It's short. It gets the foul.
Yeah, an aggressive move there to the stride from Will Lesvitz. Solid look, draws a foul. And we might have our first, not to give the commentators curse opportunity, I think, to have a tie basketball game. Could be wrong on that, though. It's a little hot in here, Dominic, messing with the memory.
Very much needed as well. I mean, talk about when you need it the most. First shot is no good. There's the jinx.
Jinx that. I apologize. That is my fault.
It will still remain a one-possession game nonetheless, though. In the second from Will Lezovitz is good. 29-28. 3 minutes left in the third quarter. Hallett checks out. You got the McKees in there, Moransky, Lezovitz, and Peterson. Wheatley with it now. Muhammad guarded heavily. Justin McKee's on him now. Muhammad to Johnson. Not much from Johnson in this game. Back to Muhammad again. Him and Farlow have been the best three-point shooters nonetheless for this team. Deep pass to Fauntroy, saves it. Johnson kicks it to Wheatley. Won't go. Here's a chance for the Hawks to build up momentum. Joey McKee in the paint with it now. And one! And one!
Yeah, now you got a St. Joe's Prep Hawks lead there. Joey McKee, very aggressive move, going at the taller Wheatley, straight into him. And it is so hard to stay straight up as the defender there, and great strength, body control. Let's get that one to fall.
The shot is no good there, but Hawks do have the lead for the first time this game. Driving to the paint is Muhammad. He erases that lead immediately.
Yeah, that was fast. Aggressive move through two guys up from Muhammad.
There's still 10 minutes of basketball left to be played. Wheatley with the steal. Johnson with it now. Johnson cuts inside Muhammad. Muhammad underneath the paint tries to get it to Rozier. Now Wheatley has it now. Wheatley puts it up. It's good. 1 point lead for the Hawks turns into a 3-point lead already for the Birds. Moransky with it now. Moransky, Walden is wide open and gets it to Lezovitz. Lezovitz wants to go to the paint. Tries to get it to Pearson. Stripped. Johnson with it now. Johnson down on the other end. Guarded by McKee. Pops to Muhammad. Don't let him shoot. He shoots. No good. Moransky with it to Peterson. Peterson wants to drive, loses it. Moransky gets it back. Guarded by Muhammad. Timeout called, it looks like.
Yeah, West Catholic helping a lot too, Dominic, as we're seeing all 5 guys, it looks like, or at least 4 of the 5, on the strong side of the floor at all times. You know, really putting heavy emphasis then on, you know, helping to clog the drive up if it comes that way, or even just getting in the passing lanes, trying to force those turnovers like we've seen them do so often. But, you know, very competitive back and forth game. Hawks getting their first lead of the night, and then a 3-point sway in the other direction right after.
We did not broadcast JV basketball today, but if you are curious, the Hawks did not win today. Tough loss there, obviously. First loss in the PCL as a JV coach for Coach Burns. Getting a great monitor, WSJP, alongside Mr. Bill Abington, of course. As this timeout winds down to a close, again, there's a lot going through the minds of both sides here. I mean, we talk about progression as well. I mean, the Hawks certainly have progressed thus far. This third quarter, in general, has not been to the favor all season for the Hawks, and now it's slowly starting to turn into something that maybe might be that momentum builder. And again, that fourth quarter is going to matter a lot, and if the Hawks can really hold it to a 3-point lead, you'll love to see it, AJ.
Absolutely. I think it's just about keeping it close in the games like this. One big shot could really be the difference maker.
Right inside of Julian McKee. Back to Justin McKee for 3 for the tie. No good. Lezovitz in the paint. It's good. 1-point lead for the Birds.
Yeah, no box out there at all on Will Lezovitz, just crashing in from the perimeter. Not a thing that box out, not a thing that we see as much at this point in time of basketball. And I think they're going to hold, you know, obviously no shot clock in high school basketball. I'd expect them to hold the ball for the last minute of play here.
Yes, the time will wind down. The Hawks will just let it wind down as well. What a great third quarter by both sides. Hawks especially, again, it's been a huge weakness. It's been a point of emphasis for Coach Clark. Does not look like the Hawks will come out of the third quarter with the lead. Again, time continuing to wind down. This fourth quarter will be the deciding factor as per usual. Rozier with it now. Rozier to Johnson. 10 seconds and going. Johnson, 7 now. Johnson in the corner to Wheatley. Wheatley no good. 3 seconds left. Marinsky, he's going to have to put it up with time left. He puts it up. It's good! It's good! The 3 ball by Marinsky falls!
The 3-ball double clutch. I don't even know what I just saw, Dominic.
Unbelievable!
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
And the momentum goes all the way back to the Hawks of St. Joseph's Prep. What a finish for the third quarter.
Yeah, that was
unbelievable.
Yeah, that was absurd, Dominic. I don't know if I've seen a shot like that in high school basketball.
I get flashbacks to Villanova and UNC on that shot.
Yeah, actually,
that 3-ball right there. Pump fakes in midair. Unbelievable strength to pull that off. And the Hawks, the biggest lead of the day. It might not be much, but it's a 2-possession lead. And now there is life in this St. Joseph's Prep bench once again. I will say, AJ, though, I mean, try to cool us down a bit. I mean, it's been a great week, though, for Hawks in general. I mean, talk about alumni. We had DeAndre Swift, and we had Illuminate Zakea score and their comeback win over the Packers. But obviously looking to continue here with a win here. Then obviously later this afternoon into the evening, Eagles got Jeremiah Trotter there. Hawks are everywhere, as you could say.
I was actually going to say that exact sentence. We had St. Joe's Prep alumni in the building the other day on
Rod McElhenney, indeed. He
Correct.
came and talked to an audience of 250 and plus.
Interviewed by WSJP's very own Dominic Schalk.
And I was grateful to meet him as well. Shout out to Rod McElhenney. Now the Hawks, here we go. The fourth quarter is where it matters. They have possession to start it off. 8 minutes of intensity. The 3-ball by Justin McKee, no good. And nearly tipped out by West Catholic, but it will be the first ball still.
Ball goes out. Looked like that could have been a loose ball
Ooh.
foul.
I was going to mention as well, Muhammad walks over the line on the inbound.
Yeah, that too.
And again, I mean, obviously with the referee's back turned around, you can easily get away with stuff like that.
Yeah.
Muhammad has it, guarded by Moransky. For the Hawks on the court right now, it's the McKees, Peterson, Lezovitz, and Moransky. Fontroy, Muhammad, who has the ball right now, Johnson, Wheatley, and Rozier for the Birds in white. Muhammad with it now. Hawks are playing as much of the court as possible, and a timeout called by West Catholic. It will be a full timeout. 7 minutes left still. Again, heading into the timeout, AJ, what's going through the mind for both of these coaches?
Yeah, I think we've seen constant adjustments so far. If you're West Catholic, I think maybe do you want to go back? Are you going to go back to your high court press, try to swing back the momentum of this game? And if you're the Hawks, I think you want to sit in, you want to play conservatively, and I think your emphasis is on not turning over the basketball.
Yeah, obviously you want to build up the momentum. Jeez, man, bit of sorry there, but again, that Moransky 3-ball may spark something. We'll see, though. Again, coming out of the timeout, you want to have a lot of emphasis on building up that momentum. And again, it's got to be in the hot hands. I mean, not only is Jim hot, but I'm sure the players right now, they're shooting pretty hot as well. So we'll see. Again, another low-scoring game, as I mentioned, 35-33.
Yeah.
It's been pretty routine, I would say.
I mean, the last game West Catholic played in, it was 69-92. You know, this game's less than half that. we mentioned so many times the defensive battle. I'm sure that I was probably expected to come in to an extent. Every game, every game very different in terms of your game plan.
So the Birds have it out of the inbound. We'll see what they can do here. They are down by 2. As we should mention. Once again, back at West Catholic. That's where we are. First away game for the Hawks. Muhammad has the ball now. The 3 ball by Fauntleroy. It's good. There goes the lead.
Yeah. Another lead change here, Dominic. And here's a high press.
High press again, as you mentioned. Moransky gets it now. Pearson wide open. Pearson to Elizabeth. Great pass. Shot's no good. Tough look there. Elizabeth was looking for the foul.
Yeah, it's a good job breaking the press, though. It's what you have to do going forward here for these last 6 minutes.
You don't want her to give up a 3 here. Obviously, that would be a ton of momentum swing. And Fauntleroy just touches the net randomly. I'm not sure what happened there.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Johnson goes up with it. Foul called against the Hawks.
I think that's going to be against Miles Peterson. That was a good job of him staying straight up for about 98% of that, but just naturally the hand comes down at the last quarter of a second, leading to the foul.
Johnson's first shot is no good. Nearly rims in, but, well, ball. Yeah, that 3 ball by Fauntleroy really has set the tone again. It's been a cat and mouse game thus far. The second shot is no good by Johnson. Again, as we mentioned, cat and mouse game. This lead might change 5 times throughout this fourth quarter. We will see, though. Elizabeth has it now, guarded by Muhammad. He's not known to be making a lot of 3-pointers, Elizabeth, so expect him to be inside the paint. Moransky with it now, guarded by Fauntleroy. The screen there by Julian McKee does not work out. Moransky, desperate, gets it out to Dawson McKee. Wants to pull up. He won't. Double teamed again. Julian McKee inside of Pearson. Still tipped off the foot of Miles Peterson, and his foot was out of bounds. And it will be Bird's ball. Tough turn of events.
Yeah, that's just unlucky.
Johnson has it now. Again, just over 5 minutes now. Plenty of time. Still 1 possession game.
Julian McKee just not letting Rozier catch the ball at the high post.
The 3 ball by Fauntleroy is no good. Foul against Luke Moransky. It looks like he maybe leveraged or something, pulled down on.
I called it down.
Sure.
They're gonna get a foul on the 10th rebound there. Rozier kind of selling a little bit for a bigger guy. It looks like he kind of sold that, but you do what you got to do.
Muhammad denied by Julian McKee.
Wow. How about the hang time there?
1 to go around, but Julian McKee was ahead.
Yeah.
And might see a substitution here. Yes, we will. Jaden Hallett checks in for Luke Moransky. Again, Luke Moransky, perhaps probably the biggest shot of the game thus far for the Hawks.
Yeah.
The inbound by Johnson goes to Muhammad. Muhammad has it guarded by Justin McKee. He is beyond the 3-point line right now. Now Johnson at the 3-point line, guarded by Jaden Hallett. Cheerleading intensifies. Now guarded by Julian McKee. Again, a small crowd, but still a great atmosphere for this Sunday afternoon. In the corner, Fauntleroy for 3. Overshoots it. Rebound by Rozier. He's out to Johnson. Johnson and wants to drive inside. Out to Fauntleroy. The shot by Johnson denied. Wheatley the rebound. Wheatley does not go up with it. To Rozier. Denied again. So loose. Justin McKee with the rebound now. McKee down the other side. McKee tries to sell it. Turnover. Johnson has it. Cross court of Fauntleroy. Fauntleroy drives in. Gets the layup. 3-point game now.
Yeah, that was a 4-on-1 there against Justin McKee. Not much you can do there. I thought he could have gotten fouled there in transition, to be honest with you. And that's absolutely a foul.
Yeah, hard foul there for Johnson.
Yeah, Jaden Howell got his entire arm grabbed backwards.
And you gotta mention, you probably can't see it on the broadcast. The inbound is probably 5 or 6 inches higher than the court. Very interesting design here at West Catholic. Very tight as well. Again, great atmosphere. Gotta mention that once again.
Very beautiful floor though, Dominic. I love the city design.
Yes, maybe updated as well. Get the new Comcast building in there. We'll see Pearson loses it. Gets it to Justin McKee. Guarded by Muhammad. Again, using that arm. Elizabeth wanted to shoot it. He is in the corner close to us. And a timeout called by Coach Clark. It'll be a 30-second timeout. We're talking about 2 first-year head coaches as well for both West Catholic and St. Joseph's Prep.
Yeah, absolutely. 2 very good coaches as well, you know.
Right, James Lewis coming in with a 5-4 record for the Burrs. Again, they're 1-2, just like the Hawks and the PCL, both 1-2.
But you know, as I mentioned earlier before, Dominic, really 1-2 with a grain of salt, so to speak. 1-2 against some very strong competition. Both teams getting, you know, no games are easy in this league, but one easier game, if you will, with West Catholic getting their first game against LaSalle, but then having to go against Roman Catholic and New McGrady. I mean, really 2 of the heavyweights of this league. And then, as some of you may know, the Prep, their first game against Conwell Egan, but then having to play Bonner Prendy and then Archbishop Wood right afterwards.
Yeah, Bonner Prendy perhaps the biggest test of guarding three-point shooter. Cam Jackson and Jakeem Carroll played amazing. Foul on the floor against Kingston Wheatley. Doesn't seem too happy about that. Yeah, talk about Kingston Wheatley real quick. He's got 4 fouls right now, but really he's been an incredible reason as to why West Catholic is still a great team thus far. Inbound right to Jaden Hallett, loses it. It's going to stay Hawks ball.
Yeah, Dominic, like you mentioned, size and athleticism changes the complexion of the game because you can't leave him in a one-on-one. You can't give him open shots from the perimeter, and you can't leave him in the post.
The inbound goes right to Miles Pearson. Miles Pearson shoots it, stripped away. Rebound by Julian McKee. Now Jaden Hallett now to Miles Pearson. Pearson guarded by Johnson. Back to Julian McKee. Guarded by Johnson. Inside to Pearson. Pearson loses it. Taken away by the Burrs. Now Johnson has it. Coming down the other end. He'll slow it down. The Burrs have the lead. 38-35. Under 3 minutes now. Johnson trying to make some moves. Fauntroy going across the baseline now. Johnson to Muhammad.
Yeah, not too much going on here in terms of West Catholic offensive set there.
That'll be a turnover.
Yeah. Good half-court defense there from the Prep.
Again, it's 3 points, so you're not looking at a drastic difference in the lead. Muhammad checks out. Farlow in for him. Again, Farlow's still a great three-point shooter. Maybe he has more height and more length. We'll see. Jaden Hallett again, guarded by Farlow. Gets it to Justin McKee, barely. Inside to Julian McKee, loses it. Rozier again in the paint to Johnson, to Wheatley. Wheatley tipped away by Miles Pearson. He'll stay Burrs ball.
Yeah, Miles Pearson played that sort of miniature 2-on-1 perfectly, not committing too hard to the shooter, but being in the way enough and then being able to adjust to the ball flying overhead. Great job from him there.
It'll be fascinating to see what this game really comes down to if the Hawks defense prevails, if this comes down to the last shot of the game maybe.
2 minutes left. I mean, it's definitely possible, Dominic.
Muhammad will just hold it here. Jaden Hallett walks up to him. Wheatley with the screen. Wheatley still wide open, but the shot by Muhammad's no good. Julian McKee the rebound, bouncing around. Hallett has it now. Cross court. The Miles Pearson at the layup. It's good. It's a 1-point game now.
Yeah, great job for the Hawks there to break that press very quickly. And Miles Pearson hurrying down the floor.
Johnson guarded by Justin McKee. Gets it to Muhammad, to Wheatley. To Fauntroy. Farlow's out, Fauntroy in. Same thing with Muhammad. Muhammad is in as well. Muhammad heavily guarded by a ton of Prep defenders, and timeout is called by James Lewis. (38-37).
Yeah, 1 point lead here for the Burrs. Obviously, game can go anyway with its last minute and a half left. There's no analysis to be done there, but I want to mention the defensive change, so to speak, that the Hawks have employed into this game. Really working to a lot of effect. You saw it looked like just a straight man to start the game off, but this do look really effective. Not allowing those looks inside as much and also limiting corner opportunities as well.
Perhaps maybe a very good stacked matchup in terms of the Hawks and West Catholic. I mean, those teams pretty evenly stacked, I would say. I mean, I'm looking at the score right now. Anybody could win this game.
Yeah, I mean, I can't say that the score in terms of difference is all that surprising. I think everyone went into this game knowing it was going to be a close one. These teams, as you mentioned, Dominic, evenly matched. Different basketball styles, but similar all around. And as we've mentioned countless times, a 1 point lead here.
So here we go, a minute and 36 left. The long treaded basketball minute. Coach Clark is livid on the sidelines.
Yeah.
Johnson has it now. We're under a minute 30. Johnson wants to drive inside to the corner to Muhammad. Muhammad cuts it inside to Rozier. He loses it. Gets it back as a Fontroy. It's out. No. Still in.
Wow.
Chris Clark still livid. Johnson with it now. Guarded by McKee. And a reach and foul by Justice McKee. Excuse me.
Yeah, it looks like all the coaches on the prep staff wanted that out of bounds, or maybe a backcourt. There could have been a couple things wrong with that there.
So that is the fourth foul for Justin McKee this game. The Hawks have 3 fouls. They have 1 to give. 3 ball by Muhammad. No good. Rebound by Julian McKee. To Elizabeth. Driving to the paint. Denied by Jason Wheatley. He meets him at the rim.
Yeah, well, that's good attacking full speed, and Wheatley just pins it on the glass. That's a phenomenal defensive play there.
You do not teach hustle like that, and Kingston Wheatley absolutely just showed it there. Talk about the heartbeat of this Burrs squad. And substitution in here. Out is Fontroy, in is Farlow. We're under a minute. Farlow has it to Johnson. Johnson.
Yeah, West Catholic breaking that press pretty easily there.
Cross court to Muhammad. Muhammad. That's around to Farlow. Inside. In the paint to Kingston Wheatley. It's good. It's bread and butter for him. 35 seconds now. Timeout by the Hawks. 3-point game right now. 40-37, the Burrs lead with 32.7 left on the clock. AJ. Hawks have 4 fouls. Another foul by them, and West Catholic goes to the line to shoot.
Yeah, I don't know if that's the worst situation, though, Dominic. Being down by 3, that means you're not wasting time fouling. So if it does come to that, not a terrible situation, but you have to be disciplined. If you do come down and you do score here, it means you have to be really, really careful defensively. Do you hold for a last shot? If you attack out of the inbound quickly, try to get something, I'm not sure. We'll see what Coach Clark draws up here.
Yeah, absolutely. You would absolutely consider to think the Hawks manage to pull off a 3-ball here and drill it, that West Catholic is going to dribble this out, get the last shot. Now, maybe, I mean, this is the question. Who will the ball go to, honestly, for West Catholic? I mean, it's got to be Kingston Wheatley, I think, because he's been point scorer. But what do you think so far, AJ?
Yeah, I don't know. I think one of the positives of this team is that you have scorers all around. So, obviously, you would think the ball will go to Kingston Wheatley, but if he gets doubled in the high post, then that leaves a corner, right? So,
yeah,
I
right.
think it depends on the draw-up, honestly.
It's been Farlow a lot in the corner, along with Muhammad. Again, Farlow and Muhammad was the top shooters. The inbound goes to Justin McKee. Guarded by Johnson. The foul called against Johnson.
Yeah, Johnson has hands in the cookie jar a little bit there. Trying to make an aggressive play.
Now only one foul to give for West Catholic. They have 3 fouls. As to the Hawks, they have 4 fouls. Back to Justin McKee again. Here we go. Julian McKee with it. Under 30 seconds. Justin loses it. Now to Will Lezovitz. He loses it again. Gets it back. Lezovitz could have cut it inside there. He won't. They won 3. Denied the shot by Moransky. Coming in was a flying Farlow. 15.2 left.
A flying Farlow.
Lots of rhyme there. Dr. Seuss, I am.
Red fish, blue fish.
Hawks want to win here. Lezovitz for 3 for the tie. No good. McKee puts it up. It's good. Julian McKee. It's a 1-point game.
And
The clock did run down for another additional 2 seconds
3
there.
seconds almost, yeah. They'll have to be fixed.
You'd expect right away the Hawks would have to foul here.
Yeah, just about, Dominic. Well, yeah, maybe.
And it might be the best case scenario.
Yeah.
You don't want West Catholic, obviously, with the lead right now. Dribble it out or to be open. You have to make sure you foul immediately.
Yeah. We'll see if this clock gets adjusted.
I do not think they will adjust it.
Oh, you can't do that. Oh, it was 2 seconds.
They did add 2 seconds. There you go. So 2 seconds were added, as you said. 8.4. Again, you foul right away. You make sure the clock doesn't run much more. And 8 seconds is obviously not too much time, but not little time where you can't put up a shot. I mean, the Hawks need to make a play where the shot falls. I mean, I think the question, though, is maybe why don't you have Luke Moransky? And again, he had that 3-point shot to end the 3rd quarter. You expect him to have the last shot of this game.
Yeah, I mean, maybe.
But I think that the lineup will be, we'll see it right now as they go about Peterson, the McKees, Howlett, and Will Lezovitz. And I think out of those 5, your best guys to shoot a 3-ball are probably Julian McKee and Justin McKee.
I think the open look matters as well, too. I think you go open shot first.
Here we go. Farlow with it now. Farlow, they're able to run to Muhammad. Got to foul right away, and they get the foul. 6.7 left. 6-7. There you go. Ryan Sullivan, our producer, is very upset.
Livid with the 6-7 joke. I thought it was kind of funny.
I think it was very fitting in the moment.
Yeah. I don't think you can fault.
I mean, I don't think Ryan understands I can't control the clock. Nonetheless, we'll get to see shots here by Muhammad. Again, Muhammad's a really good foul shot shooter here.
Gotta love a little bit of 6-7.
20-26 and still going on. The cheerleaders wishing hope for the shooter Muhammad. Again, he makes this, and there's a much better chance that there might be a tie game here. The first shot is no good.
Oh, that changes.
Misses the second, and any shot by the Prep means that they will be victorious here at West Catholic. We will see. Again, Muhammad, a great a great foul shot shooter here.
I mean, a 2 would tie it, but if considering he makes this.
Yeah, this matters most. If he misses it, foul will probably be immediately called by Tinker's Prep. No, it won't be. 6 seconds left. Here we go. Here's for the game. The Will Lezovitz, 2 seconds. He has to put it up for the win. No good. Foul called. Foul called against the Birds. And there's hope. There is hope. There's no time left on the clock. And Will Lezovitz with the game on the line.
Wow.
We'll see what is going on, though. I see some interaction. Will there be foul shots is the question. Farlow hyping up the stands. 1 for the tie, 2 for the win. There is 1.5 seconds left. Again, not much time for a shot. I think it might be impossible in this gym. Low ceilings. It has been the loudest it has been all day.
He's gotten loud in here quickly, Dominic.
Unbelievably loud. Will Elizabeth, the pressure on him, his first shot is good. It's a tie game here at West Catholic. One in, and the Hawks will have the lead. And if he misses, this game will almost surely go to overtime. With a chance to take the lead. The shot, it's good! 41-40 is the score. And an immediate timeout by the Birds. 1.5 left on the clock, 41-40 the score.
That is cold as you can be from the line. The senior leader, Will Esfitz.
The Birds may have been saved as well, obviously. I mean, there was 0 seconds originally on the clock. They added 1.5.
Wow.
And now it's a huge turn of events here at West Catholic. The intensity continuing to build. And St. Joe's Prep has to play defense and cannot foul at all.
You know, Dominic, I thought they were surely done.
The last second of hope here. Again, Coach Clark in the locker room. I'm already shaking. This is PCL basketball at its finest.
Yeah, no kidding.
Perhaps the best game of the season thus far for St. Joe's Prep. I mean, they are going toe-to-toe with West Catholic, excuse me. You cannot fail at all. You hear the manager, as panic. I think a foul would make this gym erupt as well.
Yeah.
Again, a half-court shot. It's going to have to be a direct bullet towards the rim. There is not a lot of room at the ceiling left. Here we go. Deep hits, tipped away. It's on the ground. Time runs out. And that will do it.
That's a win.
That's the game. Hawks win at West Catholic. Unbelievable.
What a game, Dominic. That is a gritty, close, tough win.
And it ends at the end. What a performance by the Hawks. Unbelievable.
Yeah, that was a close one.
41-40 the score. The Hawks come way back to win the game. And that's what Coach Clark loves to see right there. That hustle, that athleticism. Play the full 32 minutes of basketball. Play it 100%. And it results in an incredible 41-40 win against a tough West Catholic team.
So did we have a 6-7 and a 41? Oh, man, that's amazing.
What a year it's been, not just for the means, but for the games as well. Coach Clark picks up his second PCL win in a tough crowd, tough team, and away as well. But what a finish here. And with that, that will be our broadcast of PCL Hoops between the Hawks, St. Joseph's Prep, and the Birds of West Catholic. What a finish for the Hawks. 41-40 win, their first away win in the PCL, the first game as well. And we wanted to say thank you so much to all who tuned in. Thanks to Ryan Sullivan, who was our producer and camera guy, who did a lot of stuff. AJ Farrington as well. Mr. Stintz, who got us Wi-Fi. And I, Dominic Campanaro, on play-by-play. We wanted to say thank you. Have a great day. Watch the Birds, and go Prep.